Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Shami15 here, and welcome back to week 2 of the FBL. I'm your coach, Shami15, coach of the Brooklyn Braveries. You already knew that. But this week, guys, we're gonna be taking on Lavina May, yeah, coach of the Boston Keldeos. And we got the team here, guys. We bring in Girder for the first time. We got enough speed to outspeed Papa Girder, you know. We got Urza. We got that standard bullet punch shooter and defog stuff. Snorlax, you see this? You guys see this right now? It's about to go down. It's going down for real. But to counter that Conkeldurr real quick, got that Chopper Berry to take that Drain Punch too. And we got Latias, Colberberry, just in case stuff gets really weird. Draco, Psysock, double stab, standard. We got Night Steer here. Not sure if he could bring something to the team this week, but you know, we're gonna try. And last but not least, Flex Tape. Not sure if I probably should have brought Shaman instead of this, but we got Overheat, Volt Switch, Will-O-Wisp, and HP Ice with enough speed EVs. We are Timid Nature to outspeed Mamoswine without Choice Scarf, and pretty much just Will-O-Wisp that thing. We got a Charty Berry as well, because I'm assuming Will-O-Wisping things like Tyranitar, things like what else is there? Tyranitar, Mamoswine would just make Rotom just a lot more viable. Well, just a lot more useful in general, as well as 32 EVs, HP EVs, just because I don't need any more. Not sure if I don't think I outspeed Garchomp. Well, if Garchomp's adamant, I outspeed it and hit it with HP Ice. So, I mean, hey, that's cool. But then again, maybe Garchomp would have enough EVs just to outspeed max speed Rotom anyways, just based on the fact that how Lev plays with. Think about Flexip as a lead. But anyways, guys, we're just gonna go ahead and get into the match right now. Let's see if your boys, the Brooklyn Braveries, can go ahead, cop a win this time. Yeah. Wait, this isn't even the team. Yeah, this is the, so let's go ahead, guys. Let's do that real quick. Alright, guys, and so it looks like Lev is ready to challenge us, so we're just gonna go ahead and load up the team, see what Lev brings to the table. I hope we don't lose. I really want to win this match. And yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and accept. So it seems our opponent is gonna bring pretty much everything we expected. We see the Conk. We don't see Galvantula, so that's one important thing to note here. We actually do not see Galvantula at all. Which pretty much debunks it as a lead here. We do see ones like Chandelure, we do see Conkeldurr, we see this, we see T-Tar. So I think we got things in the bag, guys. I think we're pretty comfortable in terms of where we stand right now. But in any case, we're just gonna go ahead and lead off with what am I gonna lead off with? I guess Rotom Heat is a good lead here, because we do have that Charky Berry, we do have HP Ice, we are max attack, right? Max special attack, yeah, we are. So you can hit Garchomp for a lot. We're just gonna go ahead and lead off with Rotom Heat here. Not really much to say about that, as our opponent does indeed lead off with Bronzong. Now we could go ahead, fire off Overheat here. Overheat does look like, I mean, it looks free. Let's be honest. Our opponent could do one of two things. Of course, our opponent could switch into Garchomp. Then again, we could Will-O-Wisp that. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Overheat into, yeah, I want this thing weak. I'm gonna just go ahead and fire off Overheat, as our opponent does go for the Protect here. I guess just to scout out what we want to do. Interesting. Alright. So it does seem like our opponent is he's wary of that Overheat. He knows what's up, so he protected the scout. Okay, so Lev is scouting right now. Now he could go into Garchomp. He could try to scout with Shanda. I guess that Protect was actually really good on Lev's part, because that would see if, because I would kind of want to click Will-O-Wisp, because Will-O-Wisp is kind of a middle ground play. But what that means is that he'd see that and potentially go into Conk or this and absorb the Will-O-Wisp. He could also go into this and absorb the Overheat. But I think the play here is going for Volt Switch. Yeah, that's the play, as our opponent does decide to go into T-Tar here, and that's great because we do go for that Volt Switch and we are able to switch right into Girder. Flex! Yeah, the flex on this guy. So that is of course great. Now there are many things that Lev could do here. I don't want to misplay right off the bat here. I don't, because the sand is up and that could be bad. Now actually, you know, we're gonna do a little bit of research here, which is, I mean, the thing is here, I don't think T-Tar has anything to hit us with. I really don't. I think Bronzong's coming in. I think, yeah, like I don't see his Mons really touching us here. So I'm just gonna go for that knockoff here, as our opponent does indeed bring out the Bronzong, as we do hit that with a knockoff and get off its leftovers. So that's decent. We're gonna go hard into Scizor here. Main reason being because Scizor could take Stealth Rocks. Of course, Stealth Rocks do come out, so we could just go ahead and Mega Evolve right now and defog those away. If our opponent wants to go in, oh, it seems like our opponent could have HP Fire or something, as he does. So that's interesting to note. We are gonna go ahead and Roost here. Yeah, I feel like that's the play, as our opponent could just go ahead and set up the Hidden Power again. Now that's actually really cool that he does have that. Doesn't really do enough to our Scizor. If we did run a little bit more HP, could have been annoying, but I'm just gonna Roost here, see what our opponent wants to do. He could, now the reason why I'm doing that is because our opponent could decide, oh, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and get up our Rocks again, as he just keeps HP firing. So that's interesting. I'm gonna go for U-turn here. Now while that is kind of bad, I mean, yeah, you just U-turn out into Flex Tape again, as he does go for another HP fire. Kind of expected him to set up Rocks again, which is strange that he didn't do that, but alas, we're able to take advantage of the fact that he didn't do that, and we are able to go for the, or switch out into Flex Tape. Now note, this was our immediate response to Mamoswine, so with that being said, now that kind of makes it a little bit more difficult. Huh. He could stay in here. There's a lot of things our opponent could do here. He could say, oh, well then, huh. I don't want to Will-O-Wisp this thing. He could explode here. There's a lot Bronzong could do. I feel like his last move would be Explosion. Low-key. Yeah, low-key his last move would be Explosion. I don't think Overheat's the play. I think Will-O-Wisp is the play, as he does go ahead and go for that, as he does go for the Stealth Rocks. Okay, so that's interesting. How much did Volt Switch do? This is what we should know. Volt Switch did 18%, so even if we do go for that, not gonna matter too much. One thing we should note is that our opponent here could explode. I think he was trying to sack this thing, which is why Overheat was the play. I think I'm still doing it, as I did do it. Mainly because of the fact that I'm not really afraid of what could come out next. That if it's T-Tar, we have a Charlie Berry, we could Will-O-Wisp that. If it's Garchomp, we could Will-O-Wisp that, etc, etc. As he does bring out Chandelier, I'm not really too afraid of that thing. As I said, I could just Volt Switch out, go right into Snorlax, and of course hit that thing up with a Pursuit, which is nice. What does our opponent do here? Acid Armor! That's interesting. I didn't see that coming. We're gonna go for Earthquake here, as we're not really able to take that well. Huh. That's interesting. What the heck? Lev? Wait a minute. Lev, what's going on? As our opponent sets up 4 Acid Armors back to back. And Pain Splits, which is kind of bad. Guys, I don't know what kind of stupid ass set this is. Like, what the fuck? What is this? Never in a million years have I expected to see this kind of shit. Wow. Okay. So Seems our buddy Chandelure here. What the fuck? Lev! What the fuck is this shit? Guys, I don't know what's going on here. His life work too. Fucking amazing, man. We're gonna lose our Snorlax here, I guess. But at the end of the day, we crit him, so that's something. We got rid of that. I mean, I don't know what to say there, guys. Lev is gonna complain and see how that crit mattered, but I don't know. Like, I don't know what his plan. What the fuck? Was supposed to sweep me. Okay, Lev, I see you. Was pretty freaky shit that man brought. Pretty freaky shit. Now here's the unfortunate thing. The unfortunate thing here, guys, is that I did have Chocoberry. That whole Chocoberry thing isn't gonna happen. Fuck, that sucks. That really does suck. I kind of wish I had Oh well. Let's go for the knockoff here. Let's get the knock off my Chocoberry. So that's one thing. Now that does show me that he does have knockoff as his move of choice. So I am just gonna go into this, fire off a Psyshock. Wow. That was something else. That was definitely something else. As now I guess what we could do is actually Now this is a little bit annoying to deal with. Now that shows me that I need to keep this alive. But I'm actually gonna switch in a Night Spear here. He could have Pursuit. That is true. But I think I actually want him to have that. Because if that is the case, then I could end up going for stuff like wow. I'm kind of confused here, guys. As he doubles back into Conk. Because I'm just going to set up Stealth Rocks here, I feel. Because for Stone Edge, gets the miss. He doesn't want to, lives crying hacks. That's interesting. I do have speed on this Grussel. You guys are gonna see my calcs, right? Well, you're actually not gonna see my calcs because LOL. But yeah, that does nothing. How much does Stone Edge do? Stone Edge wouldn't even be boosted. I don't think Stone Edge would be boosted by anything. Yeah, Stone Edge doesn't want to KO. So which one does more? X's or what? Sorry about that, guys. X's or Rock Blast. They both do about the same amount. X's are actually has a more reliable roll. So we are just gonna go for that. So we do get off that nice damage. Okay, now it's looking like Girder could sweep my opponent. You know, I'm going into that. Main reason why is because, as I said, I can outspeed this Conkeldurr right here. And I think from this range I could actually beat Conkeldurr 1v1. As you guys are gonna see, I am actually... Oh, he gets rid of my Eviolite. That's a little bit annoying. Not gonna lie, that is a little bit annoying. But that is really annoying. That is actually extremely annoying. But the sad part here is that we actually have to keep this thing alive. We have to keep this thing very much alive. We're gonna go for Ice Punch here because this I think is pretty much the last hurdle for me. And then I just sweep the Scizor, I guess, yeah. Now this thing, I should have calced how much substitute, as we do have Ice Punch. So yeah, Lev, come at me, bro. We have Ice Punch for you, Lev. So come at me, bro. Come at me. I'm even typing at the chat. Come at me, bro. Switches into T-Star. I guess trying to wear me down. But now I guess we're gonna calc how much Mach Punch does to T-Star. Girder. I don't even know if I should keep this in because you guys can't see my calcs. But anyways, Tyranitar. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm assuming that it just one shot. Yeah, that really does one shot because he's 4 times weak to it. So we're gonna go for Mach Punch. I guess he was hoping that I don't have it, but I indeed do have it. So Oh, I see what's going on here. I see what's going on here. I see what's going on here. He wants me to, he wants to get that Sand Force. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, I see you. Now, we're actually gonna calc this. Here's the thing, guys. Mega Guard Chomp. Sand. We don't have an Eviolite. Earthquake does a lot to us. Earthquake has a chance to kill. Okay, so Earthquake does have a chance to kill. That's one thing we should keep in mind. If we Mach Punch here, is that going to keep him from subbing? Or is that going to break his sub? That's another thing we have to keep in mind. Because if we do here, that's not. Dragon Claw, I feel like he has to go for Earthquake. If he doesn't go for Earthquake, can we lose? Can we lose? Because that's what we have to ask ourselves. Because I'm confident in the fact that we could beat. I think Girder is actually something we might have to keep in the back, especially for Mamoswine. Because I'm not comfortable with Mamoswine. How much does Mamoswine do to this thing without my Eviolite? Yeah, those rocks are kind of annoying as well. Alright. That is a non-boosted Cobra Berry. Latias. Because I don't think we can afford for this thing to sub. But at the same time, I don't think we can afford for this thing to... That would sucks. We can't afford for it to sub. Yeah, if it subs, we lose. I think I have to Mach Punch here. As we live like a mouse! That's my boy Girder! Girder! Ah, that's my boy. That's my boy. That's my boy Girder right there. And we could comfortably go for the Will-O-Wisp here, guys. Comfortably go for Will-O-Wisp. Burn that Mamo. We got that Charty Bear. Ooh, no damage. No damage whatsoever, guys. And I guess, okay, let's do the calcs. Let's run the calcs. Scizor, because I guess what it comes down here, we won this match, obviously, guys. We did win. Because there's no way a burned Mamoswine could bring this back. He's not even Life Orb, so let's take that out of the equation. He is leftovers, which accounts to nothing. So he's not healthy, he's burned. I know this is kind of like redundant to do. 37, how much we're at? We're at 56. So yeah, I guess it's not worth switching into. It's not worth. Stone Edge did that much. He's gonna Stone Edge again. Can we get the differential here, guys? I don't think so. That's what sucks. But because we need to go back into Scizor right now. Roost off the Bullet Punch. How much does Earthquake crit do? I'm making sure that we pull out all the stops here, guys, because I'm not making any mistakes. Yeah, I guess I want to go into Urza right now, but that HP fire, I know this was the hard counter, but at the HP it's at almost half. Okay, here's what it's looking like right now, guys. Right? Let's look at Latias, because my opponent is Stone Edging here, right? Areola. My opponent is Stone Edging. He is. I'm assuming that, but that's. After a burn. Yeah. You know what? How much does burned Ice Shard do? Not enough. Wait, Stone Edge into Ice Shard? No, he's burned, idiot. Okay, yeah. The Stone Edge into Ice Shard doesn't kill me. Is this the play I'm making? I mean, either way, yeah. I think I have to make this play. Oh, he crits me. That's pretty fresh. And now I get Draco. See what happens. As we land that Draco, I guess he's gonna knock us out here with the. So at the end of the day, guys, I don't think I was able to get that differential in my favor. But we did end up winning the match. So your boys ended up winning that match versus the Boston Keldeos. Lev is gonna complain about hacks, I guess. I guess it was kind of hacksy. That Chandelier, what the fuck? I mean, I could have just went into Latias and clicked Draco Meteor next turn. It's kind of upsetting what that Chandelier did. That Chandelier, what the fuck was that Chandelier, Lev? I'm sorry. I'm sorry for my profanity, but what the hell was that chandelier? Like, that thing was supposed to sweep me, even though I had, like, a glide score? Well, okay, nah, never mind. I mean, Spadef glide score beats that set. Oh well. Yeah, it's a 2-0. So I guess we're cursed on only having 2-0s. That's. I mean, then again, I am proud of myself because I did play a little bit better in this match. That's one thing. I did play better. I'm glad that I played better as compared to Doragon, because Doragon kind of threw me off there with the whole Shuckle stuff. I'm still talking about that Shuckle. It's been a week, guys. Yeah, that Shuckle is still engraved into the skull, engraved into my skull. But I can't complain about this match, guys. This match was decent. Shout out to Lev. Go ahead and subscribe to Lev. He's actually blowing up on YouTube quite a lot. Like, his voice started after me, and he's been doing really well, guys. I really advise that you go check him out. And yeah, your boys, the Brooklyn Braveries, got 2 wins so far. Differential kind of shit, but hey, what can you say? Wins are wins, right? I'm your boy Xiaomi15. Go ahead and check back next week for a match against, I believe, the London Lucarios. Yes, it's gonna be lit. But anyways, guys, see you guys later. Peace.